Clips the free kick into the box of the back post. Casemiro tries to head it down. Thiago Silva will get there. Works the ball back to Hernan Lodji. Casemiro. Challenges come flying in now. Montiel down. Messi explaining himself to the referee, and Lionel Scaloni starts up with the fourth official. You'd expect nothing less from a South American derby. Well, Montiel was the first to go down and won the free kick for Argentina. Certainly making the most of Casemiro's boot. There's a heavy touch from Christian Romero, and he's very lucky to get away with it there, just skipping over the head of Richarlison, and instead he can set Argentina on their way. Here's Messi. Messi scampering forward, looks to cut inside onto his left, finds De Paul. De Paul looking for options, goes back to Messi. The boos ring out around the Maracanã. Di Maria. Richarlison comes to help out Hernan Lodji. Di Maria tries to go through the middle of them. Richarlison wins it for Brazil and can bring it away. Messi steals back possession for Argentina. Here's Rodrigo De Paul. De Paul. Leandro Paredes. And here's Messi again. You can certainly feel the home advantage from the supporters. Messi loses out on the edge of the box. Neymar looks to bring it away, and Neymar wins a free kick on this occasion. Well, Messi's also down from the challenge on the edge of the box. There was no free kick given there. Leandro Paredes did give away a free kick, crunching in on Neymar, who's also down. The two number 10s. With some of the early rough stuff, as you'd expect from the two outstanding talents, something they're very much used to, whether they're playing in South America or not. Neymar has got 3 goals against Argentina in his career, from his 68 international goals. Last one coming in 2016. Messi's got 5, none of them coming in competitive action though. Cast your mind back to that wonderful hat-trick he scored in a friendly in the US. And Argentina may need Messi to break his competitive duck against Brazil tonight, as they in turn are going to end that long trophy drought. Here's Neymar. Finds Hernan Lodji. Back to Neymar. Rodrigo De Paul goes with him. De Paul wins the ball for Argentina. Certainly something which the midfield will be tasked with this evening. Lionel Scaloni will have seen what Luis Diaz did to that right side of Argentina, and no doubt will have given strict instructions to Angel Di Maria or Rodrigo De Paul to say, when Brazil are in attack, get over there and help Montiel. And Rodrigo De Paul does very well there. Lo Celso skips away from Casemiro, shoved in the back by Lucas Paquetá, wins a free kick. The free kicks, the fouls mounting up in the opening 17 minutes. And even just a handful of supporters have just helped give this very much the feeling of a South American Clásico. Romero finds Paredes. And here's Messi. Messi forward into Di Maria. Di Maria lays it off for De Paul. He switches it over onto this near side for Acuna. Acuna opts to go back to Lo Celso rather than take on Danilo. Argentina patient in possession. Di Maria from deep drops the shoulder. Fred does very well to hold him off and win possession for Brazil. Richarlison lays off looking for a free kick and eventually wins it. Rodriguez, president of CONMEBOL, watching on. It's been a slightly fractious opening 19 minutes here in the Maracanã, and Esteban Ostojic just telling Neymar and Rodrigo de Paul to calm down as the challenges come flying in. So too do the complaints to the officials, not just from those 11 on either side on the pitch, but also on the touchlines. Increasingly difficult to officiate. And we saw Ostojic flash the cards in the quarterfinals. Played long again, chested down by Neymar. Richarlison takes the shot on, takes a deflection. Thankfully for Argentina, also took the pace off the shot that wasn't struck cleanly at all by Richarlison. Emi Martinez collects with ease. But Brazil have posed the greater threat so far. Yet to really test Emi Martinez, but a couple of moments from those somewhat direct balls into the penalty area have caused Argentina problems. And that's poor by Acuna, gives the ball away. Danilo, Lucas Paquetá finds Neymar, looks for the returning. But once again, Rodrigo de Paul snaps into the challenge, only for Argentina to give it away. Neymar on the edge, and this time Neymar wins a free kick. Rodrigo de Paul, on this occasion, comes into the challenge, sends Neymar flying, and Brazil have themselves a free kick. Neymar not happy at all with Marcos Acuna. Well, in fact, it's been not giving us an offside there. Lucas Paquetá just coming back from an offside position, so Rodrigo de Paul gets away with this one. And so does Marcos Acuna for just giving Neymar there a little clip as he was on the ground there, just letting him know he was there. Not appreciated at all by Brazil's number 10. De Paul beckons Marcos Acuna forward. Otamendi opts to go back to De Paul. Argentina just struggling to find a way through, but it's a long direct ball, and Di Maria's in behind. Di Maria over the goalkeeper. Di Maria gives Argentina the lead. 21 minutes gone, and Angel Di Maria puts Argentina ahead in the Copa America final. The small amount of Argentines here in the stadium go wild. Brazil are behind. Argentina once again are ahead, first and relatively early. Rodrigo de Paul goes direct. It's poor defensively by Renan Lodgi. And look at that for a cool finish from Angel Di Maria. Back in the starting 11 after his impressive performances off the bench. And El Fideo scores a priceless goal here in the Copa America final. A delightful finish. Just sits up perfectly for Di Maria. You knew what he was going to do. Ederson off his goal line. And Di Maria, with the perfect weighting, just drops it over the goalkeeper's head and into the back of the net. Di Maria's last goal came as Argentina went out of the 2018 World Cup against France. What a time to get back up and running in the Albiceleste shirt. Many question the inclusion of Di Maria in Lionel Scaloni's squad ahead of the Copa America, let alone the starting 11 here. But the Paris Saint-Germain winger has provided some outstanding cameos from the bench in this tournament and has given Argentina the lead here, somewhat against the run of play. Worth remembering that Argentina's record in finals of late is absolutely appalling. Since lifting this title in 1993, their last trophy, they've lost 7 finals. Back-to-back Copas in 2016 and 2015. Of course, the World Cup final here at the Maracanã in 2014. Copa America 2007 and 2004 to Brazil. Confederations Cup in 2005 and in 1995. And in that time, Brazil have gone on and won 5 Copa Americas and a couple of World Cups. Midway through the first half here in Brazil, it's Brazil 0, Argentina 1. Romero across the cover and clipped by Renan Lodgi. Well, Argentina, not for the first time, are ahead in this tournament. And those in blue and white are enjoying themselves to the full. But there's a long way to go, and as we've seen, Argentina, whether against Brazil or even lesser opposition, have had a tendency once going ahead to really sit back. And you do wonder whether Scaloni's side have what it takes to keep out such a strong Brazil team for 90 minutes. Brazil on the front foot immediately. The shot comes in from distance. It's easy for Emi Martinez. The memories, of course, for Messi, Di Maria, among others, of those back-to-back Copa America final defeats to Chile at 15 and 16. Still linger, still hurt. But there's a difference with this Copa America, and that is against Brazil in Brazil. Argentina come into this one as underdogs. That wasn't the case against Chile, where everyone expected Lionel Messi to be celebrating an international trophy finally with Argentina. It didn't happen. Many have questioned whether it will ever happen. This Copa America may be his best chance to do so. And the underdogs, however silly that may sound when you've got Lionel Messi on the pitch, are ahead here in Brazil. It's a wayward pass from Lucas Paquetá, who hopefully goes to ground looking for a free kick and then swats the hand away, offered to him by Leandro Paredes. Leandro Paredes, rarely completely innocent in these situations. Argentina need to settle. Goes back and Neymar trots after the ball, but plenty of time for Romero to find Otamendi. Otamendi back to Emi Martinez, and Argentina will be happy to keep the ball. Brazil from pressed Argentina very high up the pitch. We saw Chiche actually being caught up on the microphones, just telling his players just to lay off a little bit, put the pressure on the midfield once Argentina come forward. But just wonder how the impact of going behind may have on Brazil. They've looked so comfortable for large parts, not just of this tournament, but throughout the last couple of years, certainly when they come up against South American opposition. 1-0 wins against Chile and Peru in the quarter-finals and semi-finals, and even when they were put under pressure with 10 men against Chile and in the second half against Peru, they were able to see that out relatively comfortably. Di Maria finds Messi, clips it onto this near side for Acuna. Acuna clips it to the other side for Di Maria. Di Maria onto his left foot, looking for an option. Di Maria shoots, takes a deflection and almost drops for Lautaro Martinez. Marquinhos reacts to clear. when Argentina do get forward, they are asking some questions of that Brazilian backline, a Brazilian backline that you have to give credit to. We may think about Brazilian football and Jogo Bonito and how well they play offensively. The likes of Neymar carrying on the tradition that we'd associate with Ronaldinho and with Pelé. But this Chiche side as well have a real defensive resoluteness about them that enable them to see out games. And now we have to see another side to Chiche's Brazil, one that can chase from behind. On the far side, Chiche still barking instructions. This was the shot from Di Maria. Marquinhos getting there ahead of Lautaro Marquinhos. Just took a touch from Thiago Silva and almost dropped to the Inter striker. Lautaro Martinez coming back into form as well during this Copa America. A huge boost for Argentina. 3 goals in the last 3 games, just when many were beginning to question whether Lautaro was still the man to lead the attack for Argentina. The goals against Bolivia, against Ecuador, and then against Colombia have firmly answered that question. Messi finds Lo Celso, back to Messi, and Messi finds Acuna in space, but Danilo gets across to intercept. Now Lucas Paquetá, one of those Brazil players that seems to have been really targeted by Argentina as soon as he gets the ball. Seems like 2 shirts immediately on him to prevent him having the kind of impact we've seen since he came into the team. The Lyon midfielder, one of those coming into the tournament that maybe some wouldn't have included in their Brazil 11, but it's been absolutely outstanding. Lo Celso. Here's Romero. And drop back off to Christian Romero. Well, it's been a dream opening half an hour for Argentina so far. Restricted Brazil to very little. And most importantly of all, have their goal. Emi Martinez taking a bit of a risk there and gives the ball away. Casemiro finds Fred. Fred looking again for Everton. Can't get there, and Argentina bring the ball away. Hearts in mouths there for Argentina supporters, Emi Martinez. But here's Messi coming back the other way. Messi still gets away from Marquinhos, takes the shot on and flashes it just wide of the post. Marquinhos may be doing just enough to put Messi off. Messi looks to Esteban Stojic, looking for a free kick. And Brazil come back the other way. Neymar this time wins a free kick from Leandro Paredes, and Paredes is going to be booked. End-to-end stuff here in the Maracanã. And we have our second yellow card of the game. Leandro Paredes and Fred, 1 yellow card apiece. No questions. Paredes catching Neymar as he makes his way towards the edge of the box. And a free kick in a very dangerous position for Brazil. Juan Cuadrado scored from a free kick in the 3rd, 4th place playoff for Colombia yesterday evening. We've had 3 direct free kicks scored in this year's Copa America. 2, the other 2, on that left foot of Lionel Messi. Can Neymar add himself to that list? Just left of centre, so favours the right footer, certainly. Neymar Casemiro, Lucas Paquetá, all stand around it. 4 in the Argentina wall, 1 behind. And it will be Neymar into the wall. And the ball breaks for Brazil. Danilo goes back and tries to deliver into the box. Lautaro Martinez almost gets there. Danilo recovers. And Casemiro was able to clip it into space for Neymar. Sorry, Everton. Loses the ball. Di Maria can look to break away. Unable to get past Renan Lodge on this occasion. Neymar turns. Looks for the little give and go with Lucas Paquetá. Unable to get it back, and Argentina direct again. Rodrigo de Paul finds Lautaro Martinez, and he can't quite bring it under his spell. Well, Rodrigo de Paul just providing that outlet for Argentina, as we saw for the goal. Patient in possession ordinarily, but when they are able to break forward, Argentina looking for that direct ball over the top of the Brazilian back 4. Lucas Paquetá tries to take on Acuna, unable to do so, and gives away a free kick. The aerial view of that goal again. Renan Lodge won't want to watch it too many times. Very poor defending from the Atletico Madrid man. Had to make it there. His missed clearance allowing Di Maria to break in behind. And Di Maria made the finish look oh so simple. 10 minutes until half-time here at the Maracanã. Argentina lead Brazil by a goal to 0. Last time Argentina scored in a final was the 2004 Copa America final. They ended up losing on penalties to Brazil that night. Heartbreak for Argentina on that occasion. Adriano scoring very late equaliser to force it to penalties. There's Di Maria again, and he can't quite get the ball, and then Di Maria's pulled up, clutching his ankle, and he looks in considerable pain. And Argentina have seen this one before. Di Maria, when he's having a real impact in the game, pulling up with an injury. Always seems to be the case for Angel Di Maria when he's arguably playing his best football for Argentina. Suffers some kind of injury. Well, Brazil just want to get on with things. Di Maria's off the pitch, but this is a worrying sight for Argentina because there's no one around him as he just tries to get onto this ball. See as their foot just gets caught in the turf and immediately pulls up. Well, this is the goal again. VAR was just checking potential offside. Just on there as he timed it to perfection on the shoulder of Renan Lodge. But jubilation could turn to heartbreak for Angel Di Maria if his night's over here. Still off the pitch, Argentina down to 10. Montiel heads that one back to Emi Martinez. And Argentina are going to want to find out if Di Maria is ready to continue or not soonish. You do not want to be playing against Brazil with 10 men if you don't have to be. Nicolas Gonzalez, of course, one of the options, but wouldn't really play in the same way Di Maria has been on that right-hand side. Papu Gomez, another one who's impressed during the group stage. Di Maria is back on the pitch. Gave a little little sprint to charge down Ederson there. We'll have to keep an eye on whether he has truly recovered. Brazil hammer that one down the pitch. If Di Maria has recovered, then those Argentine physios have certainly earned their keep this evening. Looked almost certain that Di Maria would be limping out. The goal scorer on and at the top of your screen now. Danilo. Under pressure from Messi, manages to get the ball back to Marquinhos. Here's Fred. Lays it off for Thiago Silva. Renan Lodgi. Renan Lodgi's forced all the way back to Ederson. Argentina doing a good job once they're back into position defensively. See there how that four-row midfielders, as soon as it's played forward, Montiel surges forward to put the pressure on Neymar and wins it for Argentina. Here's Lo Celso. Strides forward, doesn't have many options with him, and eventually finds Acuna. And Acuna twisting away, is pulled back there by Lucas Paquetá, who's had a frustrating 40 minutes. Silly free kick to give away by Paquetá. Hand on the shoulder of Acuna. Argentina take it quickly. Acuna to cut away from Richarlison, could have got away from the Everton forward, and Richarlison in turn tries to win the free kick and eventually does so, as Acuna, just as he did with Neymar, reminds Richarlison of exactly where he is. Angel Di Maria looks to be okay to carry on. 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Di Maria's goal the difference here in the Copa America final. Casemiro. Danilo. Neymar drifting over onto this near side. Romero goes with him and he snaps into the challenge to halt Neymar's progress. It's going to be a throw to Brazil right down in this near corner. Certainly Christian Romero answered a lot of questions about his fitness so far in the 41.5 minutes we've played here. And then Lodgi heads it down into the box. Everton looks to get the shots away. It's blocked. And again, easy for Emi Martinez, who gives a little fist pump to his defenders. Always going to be questions about the Argentina defence. But so far, they've stuck to their task and limited Brazil, limited Neymar. The other question, in terms of trying to frustrate and limit Brazil, was whether Argentina had that midfield enforcer who could do the job on Neymar. We saw Wilmer Barrios do a terrific job for Colombia in their group phase game. Argentina don't have a player like Barrios sitting at the base of the midfield. For all of Leandro Paredes' qualities, it's not something that he does. So too Rodrigo de Paul. And yet so far, Neymar hasn't had the greatest influence on this final. Everton. Here's Richarlison. Crosses, flashes right across the face, and Montiel puts it behind for a corner. 2 minutes until the break. Argentina need to see this one out as Brazil put the pressure on. It's the first corner of the game. Neymar to take. Good options to aim at. Marquinhos, Thiago Silva. Marquinhos already scored in this Copa America in the opener against Venezuela. Both he, Thiago Silva, Richarlison, Casemiro also scored from a corner against Colombia, that dramatic late winner. Neymar swings it in, headed on, almost through to the back post. It's behind for a goal kick. Thiago Silva and Richarlison attack that near post area, win the initial header. Can't find a teammate at the back post. Martinez wins the header and Messi tries to nick the ball from Fred. Thiago Silva. Argentina just moving up 10 yards or so to put pressure on Brazil in their own half and almost winning possession. Leandro Paredes on a yellow card comes into that challenge. Thought he won a throw. Goes Brazil's way as we approach the end of the 45 minutes. Lo Celso, De Paul, turns nicely and finds Di Maria in space. Di Maria, Messi, Lo Celso, looks for the return to Messi through the legs and it's run through to Ederson. Just for a moment there it looked as though Messi would latch on to that. Only one additional minute here in the Maracanã. We're already halfway through it. Could there be a final opportunity for Brazil as they come forward? Danilo, forced infield to Casemiro. And Casemiro has to go back to Thiago Silva. Fred. Renan Lodgi can cross from the left, does so. Otamendi's there, clears well. High up into the air, Casemiro wins the header to keep things ticking over for Brazil. Esteban Ostojic looks at his watch, and there's the half-time whistle. Well, it's been feisty, it's been dramatic, hasn't been too many chances, but all that really matters is the scoreline, and it's Argentina 1, Brazil 0 in this Copa America. 45 minutes as well for Argentina, for Brazil's number 10, Neymar. He missed the 2019 Copa America, so he too, just like old pal Messi, looking to secure this Copa America for the first time. Roberto Firmino for Fred, who was on a yellow card, but it's very much a bold move from Chiche. An attacking move. Looking to give Brazil just that little bit of impetus in attack. We're back underway here at the Maracanã. Argentina 45 minutes away from the Copa America title, a big 45 minutes. Brazil, the leading scorers in this year's Copa America with 12 goals, 8 of them coming in the second half, 5 in the last 15 minutes, both more than anyone else in this year's Copa America. So Argentina will need to be switched on to the very, very end if they're going to have any success here. Plenty can change over the next 45 minutes. Remember, in the final we do have extra time as well before penalties, unlike the earlier knockout rounds. It's Di Maria gives chase to charge down. Ederson looks to have shaken off that ankle or Achilles injury that looked as though it was going to end his night early. Cristian Romero, early touch in his second half, back to Emi Martinez. On this occasion, takes no risks with the ball and just hammers it downfield to Lautaro Martinez, who's done well to keep the ball. Knocked back to Rodrigo de Paul, and there's a free kick to Argentina. Brazil unbeaten in 5 in the Copa America, despite Argentina historically having the better of the matchups in this competition. And when you look at the significance of those recent victories, the semi-final here in 2019, the 2007 final, the 2004 final, quarter-finals in 99 and in 95, on penalties after a draw on that occasion. But as I said during the first half, it's very much been a rivalry that those in yellow and blue have dominated in recent years. Brazil not losing a final to Argentina since the Copa America in 1937. Lautaro Martinez looks to skip away from Marquinhos, and Esteban Stojic is going to bring us back here. Question will be for Argentina with the lead, how much they drop deep, because they've invited pressure throughout this tournament when leading and before the tournament as well in World Cup qualification. And yes, they're going to need to defend against an in-form and what many would argue superior Brazil team. But they also need to pick their moments of when to come forward. Brazil come forward now. Richarlison, little shove there from Acuna. Richarlison goes down very softly. It's out for a goal kick. Richarlison wanted at least a corner. Gets nothing. Needs to be a bit stronger there, Richarlison. Felt the touch in his back from Marcos Acuna. A little eager to go to ground. Danilo looks to thread it through, a little way with that one, and Rodrigo de Paul could bring Argentina forward. Here's Messi. Messi with a bit of space to run into the Brazil half. Finds Di Maria. Di Maria up against Renan Lodge again. Di Maria again onto his left. Casemiro quickly to spot the danger. Di Maria wins it back, goes back to the ball, and the ball wins Argentina a throw. I was talking about Argentina picking their moments. It's on those occasions when they win the ball and look for that quick pass forward, either into Messi or Di Maria. Argentina have those players that are able to get quickly forward on the counter. And as we saw for the goal, if Brazil leaves space in behind, admittedly needed a little bit of an error from Renan Lodge as well. Argentina are there. Argentina lacking in possession there. Richarlison on the ball. Looks to feed Lucas Paquetá again. Rodrigo de Paul is there. That midfield three of de Paul, Paredes and Lo Celso, impeccable so far. Hunting very much in packs, Argentina, rather than going man to man and asking someone to sit on Neymar or sit on Lucas Paquetá instead. No questions about that one. Giovanni Lo Celso just doing what was needed to stop Neymar breaking away, having momentarily, for one of the first times in the game, escaped the clutches of Cristian Romero. It's a bad challenge by Lo Celso. He knew exactly what he was doing. Casemiro now holding for Brazil. Here's Roberto Firmino, who's come on for Fred at half-time, just looking to link things up. Here's Everton, one of the heroes of the 2019 triumph in the absence of Neymar, scored in the final against Peru, of course. And here he is again. Hasn't been able to light up this tournament in the same way. Lofted towards Richarlison at the back post. Danilo picks it up. Looks to lay it off for Richarlison. Once again, Argentina can break away. Here's Lautaro Martinez. Lucas Paquetá goes with him. And Marquinhos wins Brazil a throw off. Lautaro. Casemiro. Goes back to Thiago Silva. It's helped on there. Richarlison breaks towards the box. Otamendi's across. Richarlison tries to square. Richarlison equalises. There's a flag. There's a flag. Brazil and Richarlison could be denied their equaliser. It's a big mistake by Otamendi to allow the opportunity for Richarlison. The official has spotted an offside here, and I think he's got it right. Argentina may be saved here. It was actually Cristiano Romero with the big mistake, gifting Richarlison a second bite at the cherry. Richarlison was looking to square the ball rather than take the shot on initially. Found the ball, helped back into his path for an easy goal. And the offside flag saves Cristiano Romero and saves Argentina. A huge let-off, and it remains 1-0. Spot from the linesman, and Argentina are preparing a change. Guido Rodriguez. Leandro Paredes is the man that's being helped off, and he's being told to hurry along by Esteban Stojic. This was one of the changes in the build-up to the game that many were debating in Argentina. Would it be Paredes? Would it be Guido Rodriguez? Guido Rodriguez was seen as the more defensive option, who could sit there and win the ball back. And now that's what Argentina have gone for, as Leandro Paredes just hushes the Brazilian bench, unhappy with his slow walk off the pitch. Leandro Paredes was on a yellow card from the first half. Certainly the way he goes into challenges is probably a wise decision. Here's Richarlison in space. Richarlison with the shot. Good save, Emi Martinez. Brazil knocking on the door, and Richarlison again denied, this time by Emi Martinez. The pressure increases on Argentina. The introduction of Roberto Firmino just giving that extra body in the final third, one extra body to have to take care of for Argentina, and the spaces are opening up now. Strong hand by Emi Martinez, who stood his ground to keep that one out, but Argentina need to make the adjustments here. Lautaro Martinez penalised there, backing in to Marquinhos, but a worrying opening 10 minutes or so here for Argentina. Nicolas Gonzalez putting his bib back on, but looks to be a change. Lionel Scaloni is pondering in the next few moments. Another one of those that was very much up for debate going into the starting 11, but Brazil, wave upon wave of yellow attacks now. Everton again looking for Richarlison in that space over on the right. Marcos Acuna may need a little bit more help on that Argentina left. Lucas Paquetá in space in the box. Looks to drill it across, bit of space maybe for Neymar. Neymar takes a tumble. All eyes towards the referee, but there's going to be another flag, I think, on the far side. Neymar wanted a penalty. He's being told to get to his feet by Gonzalo Montiel. Argentina just looking to roil Brazil's number 10. And this one very much simmering here after 55 minutes. All Brazil in this second half. Again, good spot from the official there as the ball goes into Lucas Paquetá. Argentina struggling in this second half to get a foot on the ball. De Paul turns nicely in midfield, finds Lautaro Martinez, who lays it off to Guido Rodriguez, finds Messi. Lautaro tries to find Messi again. Messi surrounded by... There's a foot in, but it goes to Guido Rodriguez. Lo Celso can't quite get the ball out from under his feet. Brazil look to break away again. Firmino. And Acuna just does everything to bring down the Liverpool man. On that near touchline with his hands full. Lionel Scaloni and his assistants, Walter Samuel, the former international defender, the latest to be told, just to go back to the bench. Thiago Silva into Neymar, a little shove in the back from Rodrigo de Paul, and Rodrigo de Paul goes down clutching his face after a little collision with Neymar. Argentina's players swarm around Esteban Stojic, looking for retribution. A shake of the head from Neymar. Oh, just the hand as he looked to shield the ball from de Paul, catching the Argentina midfielder in the face. This occasion, that's all it takes to send players from either of these two sides tumbling. Well, this is the big moment so far. Good decision, good spot from the official on the far side. Fractionally off Richarlison. And a big let-off for Argentina. Familiar position for Chiche and this Brazil team. Almost an hour gone, and they still trail here. Otamendi puts his feet in a bit of a muddle there, and then opts for safety and just kicks the ball into touch. All Brazil now as Argentina retreat into their own half. Anywhere will do at the moment. Guido Rodriguez hacks that one clear, and Lautaro Martinez left with the unenviable task up front on his own almost of trying to hold the ball up as they're aimlessly lofted up towards him with Marquinhos and Thiago Silva ordinarily right in his back. Brazil come forward again. Danilo. Thiago Silva. In the absence of Fred, just maybe makes it a little bit more hard for Marquinhos and Thiago Silva to find that ball, but they've managed to find Casemiro anyway. Clips this one in behind the Argentina defence. Montiel's across the cover and hammers that one off Everton and out for a throw. Montiel takes his time to come over and take this throw. A lot of question marks over the inclusion of Montiel. Many, certainly outside Argentina, would question whether the River Plate fullback is up to the level of being able to play up against this Brazil team with the likes of Neymar and Everton attacking down that left side. So far, after an hour, Montiel's been up to the task. Here's Di Maria. Di Maria lays it off for De Paul, and then De Paul goes towards the corner. Everton goes with him. De Paul looks to hold him off. De Paul has two with him. De Paul battling away in the corner for Argentina, just keeping the ball in, and eventually it's being given as a free kick to Brazil. Well, the linesman gave it as a free kick to Brazil. I think Esteban Stojic has overridden that and given it to Argentina. De Paul didn't have many options. Once he received the ball, he just headed for that corner. Everton and Renan Lodge following him all the way. Excellent Copa America for Rodrigo de Paul. A goal in the game against Ecuador, an assist tonight. And reportedly everything sewn up for a big money move to Atletico Madrid after this tournament from Udinese. Is he going to be making the move to Spain as a Copa America champion? Brazil prepare another change. Vinicius Jr. will be coming on. Defend a free kick for now. Messi to take. Swung into the near post. Headed away by Richarlison. De Paul tries to find Messi again. Everton just about gets a footing. Still gets through to Messi. And Everton defends that very well to win his side a throw. Two changes then, one for each team. Nicolas Tagliafico on for Argentina, Vinicius Jr. on for Argentina, for Brazil. Giovanni Lo Celso, the man coming off, he too on a yellow card. Everton coming off for Brazil, so Everton off for Vinicius Jr. Something of a straight swap for Argentina. Lo Celso coming off. We'll probably see Marcos Acuna push forward into midfield. Tagliafico will slot in there at left back, and Vinicius Jr. straight into the action, getting a telling off from Esteban Ostojic. And that's a really poor one from Thiago Silva. He's gifted Argentina a corner. As Chelsea lifted the Champions League, but Thiago Silva having a somewhat more shaky evening tonight. It's taken short. Messi works it to Rodrigo de Paul. A heavy first touch, but is able to get the ball back to Messi. Messi back to de Paul. De Paul clips it forward, looking for Di Maria, and he's just going to be seen out of play by Renan Lodge. Not going to be a free kick. And Brazil quick to get on with things here. Casemiro. Well pressed there by Lautaro. Here's Messi. Messi comes into his left. Messi still going. Messi twisting away. Drops to Di Maria. Marquinhos chests it down, and Messi momentarily was looking for a penalty, I think. Straight away, Esteban Ostojic signalled that he was not going to be given anything, and the chance was gone. Lautaro pressing from the front, almost opening up an opportunity. Cross for Brazil, floats over the head of Firmino. Montiel heads it clear, and with the help of Di Maria, is able to get it clear. Neymar heads it down the line for Vinicius Jr., who looks to keep the ball in play. Is able to do so, but loses out to Montiel. Di Maria is giving the ball away cheaply. Here's Vinicius. Vinicius looks for Neymar. De Paul cuts it out again and finds Di Maria. Di Maria. Back to De Paul, back to Di Maria. It's well worked between the two of them, and Di Maria is now able to streak away. Gets a shove in the back of Neymar, looks for a free kick, and I think he's got it. Wonderful stuff from Di Maria, and De Paul under pressure to play Argentina out of danger. 25 minutes remain here in the Maracanã. Still, Argentina 1, Brazil 0. Argentina lead, and Lionel Messi, like his opposite number 10, yet to have too much direct impact on this game. Rodrigo de Paul, perhaps the standout performer so far for Argentina, and Lionel Messi's caught late there by Renan Lodge. It's going to be a free kick. Once again, Argentina asked for a little bit more from Esteban Ostojic. So too Lionel Scaloni. By Lionel Lionel Scaloni's hand signals. You would have thought Lionel Messi could have just had his leg broken. The replays say otherwise. But anyway, it's a free kick to Argentina. Di Maria skipping away from Renan Lodgi. Not for the first time. Di Maria looks inside to Messi, finds him. Messi onto his left foot, coming inside, works into the edge of the box. Guido Rodriguez with the shot, and it's a long way off target. Rodriguez headed the only goal of the game in the group stage win over Uruguay, but certainly isn't in this Argentina side for his goal-scoring ability. Otamendi presses high at the pitch to try and win it, doesn't do so. And now scuttles back to try and get into position. De Paul brings down Neymar, not for the first time. Argentina take the hit when Neymar looks to be getting away, and De Paul picks up a yellow card. Paredes and Lo Celso, earlier booked for Argentina, both since replaced. I don't think Scaloni will be replacing De Paul anytime soon, such is his importance to Argentina. Neymar with the free kick to the back post. Casemiro climbs. Huge cries from the crowd as Casemiro hits the turf. Nothing more than just a glance to Esteban Stojic from the Real Madrid midfielder. Gianni Infantino, the president of FIFA, also present this evening. Brazil against Argentina, a spectacle whenever it's played, but none more so when it's the final of the Copa America. Neymar, it's a good tackle by Acuna, and Lautaro Martinez looks to swivel away. Neymar wins it back. Neymar charging towards the penalty area, finds Richarlison. Three swarm around Richarlison, and Argentina clear it away again. Lautaro Martinez back to help out. Of course, when it's Lautaro Martinez hacking it away, it's very much going to come back immediately. There's no one up for Argentina to hold it up. Brazil back on the front foot. Roberto Firmino tries to play the dummy. It's well read by Christian Romero, and De Paul can bring Argentina forward again. Looks at the free kick and wins it. Renan Lodgi cannot believe that Esteban Stojic has penalised him for that one. And he's not just given the free kick, Renan Lodgi's yellow carded. Just as well, really, for Argentina. There was space there for Brazil to counter. De Paul very much the engine in that midfield, driving forward when possible, carrying out his defensive duties so far superbly. See there, Marcos Acuna, much further forward now for Argentina since the introduction of Nicolas Tagliafico. Tagliafico, Rodriguez coming into the side. Two of the changes. If Argentina were going to line up this evening more defensively, when we were discussing the 11 before kick-off, no surprise to see when they're defending a one-goal lead, to Scaloni to switch to that more defensive mindset. Ball in behind here, Lucas Paquetá looks to hold off Tagliafico, away, and it's behind for a goal kick. Paquetá thinks it came off Tagliafico. Lionel Messi, 20 minutes away from ending that wait. Brazil will make further changes. Chiche needs something here. Time running out. Keep expecting almost Brazil to find that equaliser. Such is their form, such is their reputation on home soil. And maybe if you're being critical of Argentina, such is the reputation of Argentina's defence, but they've so far held firm, and Chiche is looking for other options. Lucas Paquetá, the latest in the book. And maybe where chances have been at a premium, these type of fouls very prevalent throughout. Esteban Stojic has been very active, and he's needed to be. Tagliafico with the just in front of Lautaro Martinez. Ederson claims and immediately bowls it out to Roberto Firmino. It's a heavy first touch by Lodgy, but he's got acres of space to run into. Vinicius, and that's a strong challenge from Di Maria. Crunches in on the young winger. Won the ball, but took plenty of Vinicius with him. Neymar skips away from De Paul and Di Maria, then goes to ground, nothing given. Lautaro, De Paul. And here's Messi. Messi tries to get away, looks for a free kick. This time he doesn't get it. And then Lodgy. Still haven't had that double change from Brazil. Gabriel Barbosa and Eder Militao, it looked as though we're about to come on. Charlison again looking to the referee for a free kick, and once again just a wag of the finger from Esteban Stojic. Turn by Lucas Paquetá, looks to thread it through for Neymar, and Christian Romero reads it well again, and it's a good ball out from Romero, who carries on his run here. Romero's charging towards the box. Here's Di Maria. Di Maria comes into his left, clips it to the back post, and Danilo had to be there. It looked as though it was going to drop for a moment for Lautaro Martinez at the back post. Danilo heads it away. Haven't seen a lot of Argentina come forward in this second half, but they still carry that threat on the counter with the likes of Di Maria on the pitch. Di Maria can't wriggle away this time. Ederson gets away with a scuffed clearance, and here's Roberto Firmino. Argentina now looking a little bit leggy as Firmino sprints away from two. Here's Vinicius. Vinicius goes on the outside of Montiel. Montiel does just enough and recovers his position to clear. Lucas Paquetá holds off Messi, finds Neymar. Neymar thought about the cross, dips back inside and loses out to De Paul. Here's Messi, clips it down the line for Di Maria, who can't quite get away from Thiago Silva. And we will now see that double change. It's Emerson, the right back, and Gabriel Barbosa, and Lodgy. One of those to come off, just saw him heading off down the tunnel already. And the other change sees Lucas Paquetá go off. Two players again that are on yellow cards. Both managers, it seems, well aware of the dangers in a South American Clásico. Do not want down to 10 men late on here. Another forward thrown into the mix. Gabigol. Prolific in South American football. Helped Flamengo to the Copa America 2019. Banging in the goals again in this year's campaign, as well as we have the knockout stages of the Libertadores start as early as next week. Can he be the hero for Brazil here, though? He and Emerson thrown on here. It's not quite last chance saloon or final roll of the dice, but Brazil are running out of time. Comes forward and finds Neymar and carries on his run. Vinicius again looks to go past Montiel, and again the River Plate fullback is up to the task. Argentina respond with a triple change. Emerson crosses low. Guido Rodriguez caught on the ball. There's a big penalty shout, nothing given. Well, a big moment. Gabriel Barbosa straight over to Esteban Ostojic. Now the ball's gone out. He was the man that looked to pounce on that touch from Guido Rodriguez. And now Gabigol exchanging words with Nicolas Otamendi. Well, it's been feisty throughout this one. And you'd expect nothing less in a big derby in South America. Gabriel Barbosa wants that one reviewed upstairs. Here it is again. Heavy touch was what led to it. Guido Rodriguez, and as he made that touch, Gabriel Barbosa just tried to nip in front, but it looks from the replay as though Guido Rodriguez managed to recover just in time. Christian Romero has given us 78 minutes this evening, and what a 78 minutes. The Atalanta defender will no doubt be a central part of Scaloni's side going forward for many years on what we've seen during this Copa America. He's going to be replaced by Germán Petzela, Nicolas Gonzalez and Ezequiel Palacios, the other two to be coming on. Lautaro Martinez making way. It's been a difficult night for Lautaro Martinez. He's had to do a lot of the ugly side of things this evening. And the goal scorer, Angel Di Maria, replaced by Ezequiel Palacios. Argentina looking to set themselves up for this final 10 minutes or so. The pace of Gonzalez will be the outlet if they can counter. Gonzalez immediately up top there to put pressure on the Brazilian defence. That will be his role for 10 minutes or so. Palacios will come into that central midfield and just provide an extra boost of energy alongside the ball. And Petzela sitting alongside Otamendi in central defence. Emerson still going, finds Gabriel Barbosa and can't find the second ball. It's going to be behind. Well, Brazil assumed it was going to be a corner. Esteban Ostojic just pointed for a goal kick. Frustration grows for those in yellow. This occasion, you can have a bit of sympathy for Gabriel Barbosa. Certainly seemed to ricochet off Nicolas Otamendi. Remain. Nicolas Gonzalez flicks it on to nobody. Brazil come forward again. Neymar, not for the first time, is absolutely crunched, and Nicolas Otamendi finally in the book. And for those Brazilians, probably going to be arguing that it's 80 minutes late. Otamendi again involved as he goes to ground, and that sparks plenty of pushing and shoving. For anyone who's watched a derby in South America, whether it's in international football or in the Libertadores or in any South American league, you'd expect no less as we go into the final 10 minutes. riding his luck for much of the game, and eventually taking one for the team. Marquinhos has also been booked in that melee. Free kick swung in, drops in the box. Montiel quickly fixes his feet to get this one away. Messi, the furthest forward for Argentina, but Ederson, under no pressure, hits the ball forward. Richarlison wins it. Drops down here for Gabriel Barbosa, and then Montiel snaps into the challenger's space now, though in behind for Montiel. Or in the space left by Montiel. Vinicius finds the ball in behind, and the shot comes in. Gabriel Barbosa just for a moment saw the space open up, and a last-ditch challenge denies him. Corner kick to Brazil. 82nd minute. Neymar delivers, headed away to the edge of the box. Danilo shoots over the crossbar. And those in yellow in the stands still believe. This is the moment so far. Rodrigo de Paul, unquestionably the man of the match so far, delivering the decisive pass in behind Di Maria. Gorgeous first touch and an even better finish. And the much maligned Di Maria may yet be the man that brings our trophy home to Argentina. Brazil desperately looking to get the ball forward. Neymar dropping deep to try and instigate. Here's Emerson. Vinicius, and Vinicius under pressure from Montiel, can't keep it in play. Taking his time over this throw. Flicked on by Nico Gonzalez. Messi can't get there above Emerson or Thiago Silva. Stays down with no free kick being given. He's going to have to get back to his feet quickly. Nico Gonzalez leads the chase and now has to get back quickly into defensive shape. Brazil have a little over 5 minutes of normal time in this unfamiliar alien position of being behind. They haven't lost on home soil since the fourth place playoff against the Netherlands. Cross comes in, and it's a terrific recovery challenge by Nicolas Otamendi. Covers the ground and denies Danilo the opportunity to cross. It's another corner for Brazil. Otamendi, like Di Maria, answering a number of his critics this evening. 5 minutes still remain though. Corner comes in, flicked on, the second header. Thiago Silva didn't know much about it. Loops over the crossbar. Another opportunity. Argentina survive. Well, that was what Marquinhos was shown a yellow card for, and what knocked Otamendi off his feet in those scenes earlier. And the small band of Argentina supporters can be heard in the background. Argentina, Argentina. What a moment for that small couple of thousand that managed to get tickets this evening. They came in huge numbers in 2014 with the dream of winning a World Cup on Brazilian soil. Ended by Germany in the final, cruelly in extra time. Could Argentina make amends for that this evening? Vinicius wins a free kick from Montiel. And Montiel's former River teammate Ezequiel Palacios comes across, a bit of moral support. No questions, but it's another free kick to defend for Argentina. It's getting very late in the day here in the Maracanã. Neymar set piece, whipped it at the near post, flicked away to the back post. Gabriel Barbosa and Emi Martinez is equal to it again. One of the heroes of this Copa America, the Aston Villa keeper. And Emi Martinez palms it over his crossbar. Another corner, headed away at the near post by Nicolas Gonzalez. All hands on deck here for Argentina. Ball looking to break away, just can't get the ball away from Casemiro, and Brazil back in possession. Rodrigo de Paul can't afford to stay down for long. Argentina need him. Richarlison, Otamendi tackles, drops to Casemiro, who crosses from the right, headed away by Guido Rodriguez. Gabigol cuts out by Guido Rodriguez. Guido Rodriguez finds Messi, and there's space for Messi. A tired Messi comes over halfway, still coming forward, clips the ball onto this near side for Rodrigo de Paul. De Paul looks to turn it through. Messi. Oh, he just couldn't get the ball out from under his feet. Edison claims, and just for a moment there, it seemed to be written in the stars for Lionel Messi to wrap up this win for Argentina. But with less than 2 minutes remain, it remains 1-0, and Brazil come forward looking for an equaliser. Advantage played. Neymar coming the other way, and a tackle comes in. Guido Rodriguez. There will be a yellow card for Montiel, and Montiel stays down here, desperate to run down the clock. What a minute of play we just had there. Argentina, for a moment, thought they were going to wrap it up with Lionel Messi. And now it's Brazil with a free kick at the other end. A breathless end to this game. You'd expect no less from a Copa America final. You'd expect no less from Brazil against Argentina.